Number 11. John's daily commute to his old job was 25 3/4 miles. Now at his new job, his daily commute is 14 2/3 miles. Assuming he drives to work 5 days per week, how many fewer miles is his new commute? So let's start with how much fewer is it every day. So it used to be 25 3/4, now it's 14 2/3. So let's find a common denominator. Between 4 and 3, the common denominator would be 12. So we'll multiply the first one by 3 over 3, and the second one by 4 over 4. This leaves us with 25 and 9/12 minus 14 and 8/12. 25 minus 14 is 11, and then 9 minus 8 is 1. So 11 and 1/12 per day. We want to know 5 days. So 11 and 1/12 for every 5 days. The whole number part, 11 times 5 is 55. And 11 times 5/12 would be 5/12. So he drives a fewer of 55 and 5/12 miles. Number 12. Your checking account has $195.48 in it. You purchased 3 DVDs costing $15.99 each and a new DVD player that costs $60.23. How much is left in your account? Well, first let's figure out how much we spent. 3 DVDs at $15.99 each. Multiplying this gives us a total of $47.97. So we spent $47.97 on DVDs. We also spent $60.23 on a new DVD player. Adding these up gives that we've spent a total of $108.20. Since our checking account had $195.48 in it, we will subtract out how much we spent, which is $108.20, and this gives our new balance, which is $87.28. 13. If ribeye steak costs $8.99 per pound, how much more does 5 3/4 pounds cost than 4 2/5? Well, since we're dealing with money in fractions, it's a good idea to go ahead and convert. 3 divided by 4 is 0.75, and 2 divided by 5 is 0.4. Subtracting these gives the difference in the steak that we're getting, which would be 1.35 pounds. Since the steak cost $8.99 per pound, multiplying by this difference would give us how much money we're saving by buying the smaller steak, which is $12.14. 14. You're trying to calculate the total labor cost associated with your local pizza business. You need 2 cashiers at $8.49 per hour and 3 cooks at $14.99 an hour. Lastly, you pay a delivery driver $5.50 an hour and only need him for half of the day. If the store is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week, how much is your weekly labor cost? So first let's figure out how much we're open. We're open 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, so we're open for a total of 84 hours. We'll start with the cashiers. 2 cashiers, $8.49 per hour, and we're going to do a total of 84 hours. So this will give us the cost of the cashiers, which is $1,426.32. Next is the cooks. There's 3 of those, and they make $14.99 an hour, and we will need them for all 84 hours. This is a cost of $3,777.48. Lastly, we need 1 delivery driver. He's only going to make $5.50 an hour, and we only need him for half the time. So instead of 84 hours, we'll need him for 42. That's a cost of $231. Adding this up will give us the total cost, which is $5,434.80. Number 15. Kim wants to hire an artist to paint a border around the top of her room. The room measures 11 3/4 feet by 9.5 feet. Two artists bid for the job, Alex and Bernardo. Alex charges $30 for the paint and $22 per foot to paint the border. Bernardo charges $40 for the paint and $19 per foot to paint the border. First, we're going to calculate the length of the border and then the cost of each artist. So the length comes from the perimeter. So it's 2 times the length, which will be 11. And we're going to go ahead and convert this to decimals. 3 divided by 4 is 0.75. Plus 2 times 9, and 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. This is 23.5 plus 19, which gives us a total length of 42.5 feet. Alex is going to charge $30 for paint, and then $22 for every foot, and we have 42.5 feet. So $30 per paint, plus $935 to do the actual painting. So this is a total of $965. Bernardo's going to charge $40 for the paint, but only $19 for each of the 42.5 feet. This means $40 for paint, plus $807.50 to do the actual painting. So he'll charge a total of $847.50.